Still on the east coast, our next story comes from the beaches of Arugam in the Portaville area of Ampare. The tourist industry is the main source of income for people here, and many were left destitute in the wake of the tsunami. In Ramesh's case, thanks to the right commitment and support, his business today is better than it ever used to be.
Ramesh has a shop in Main Street, Portaville, and makes a living by sewing beach shorts for tourists in the area. He perseveres with his profession even when times are difficult. It is the assistance he received after the tsunami from both strangers as well as friends that motivates him to keep going on.
Australia
A person from Australia visited us and we got to know him through a friend of mine. He had asked what trade we engage in and he brought me a sewing machine and gave me another 50,000 rupees to rebuild the shop. As that amount was not enough, I collected more money from my brothers and friends and rebuilt the shop.
One of Ramesh's greatest supporters turned out to be his mentor, Gunasilan, who taught him how to sew. Gunasilan abandoned his own work to help Ramesh build up his business once again.
Ramesh
is very talented. I decided to help him through a difficult time, so I left my business to come here and work. I want to take him back to the level he was and develop this shop further.
Ramesh's workers, both Sinhalese and Tamil, come from the local community. Although his first priority is making the business a success, his employees are aware that this project also contributes towards reinforcing relations between communities in the area.
Most of the Sinhala and Tamil people living here are more or less related through marriage. Whoever we take is related to everyone else in a roundabout way. The same applies to those who are working here. We are all related.
Living in an area of the country that is affected by conflict, Ramesh and his family had faced much hardship and loss even before the tsunami. Today, an environment of insecurity continues to threaten their daily lives, especially those like Ramesh, who depend on tourists to earn a livelihood. Once a popular destination for tourists, Arugam Bay is now suffering from the reduced number of holidaymakers visiting the area.
Tourists who visited this area last year show no signs of returning, and I don't think they would return either. The current situation is such that the hotels in the area are also vacant. Not only me, the hotel owners are also without income.
In an attempt to improve the situation for themselves, members of the local community formed themselves into the Tourist Association of Arugam Bay soon after the tsunami. Although their primary concern at the time was to distribute aid and materials fairly among the affected community, the association is now focusing their attention on attracting more tourists to the area. The association continues to be active, especially in building relationships between communities and maintaining peace.
A lot of people know Arugam Bay, but they don't know how to go about helping the people here. All three communities live here, even foreigners. We formed this association with the aim of distributing the aid received fairly among all of them.
Although Ramesh has had to endure much adversity due to the war and also the tsunami, he has been able to rise above it through sheer perseverance. It is this strength that motivates him to carry on.